Truth Cafe Podcast.
Haya, situanze.
Haya.
All right.
Ana vile nimekaa kama Sunday school teacher.
Na uje ipati sita edit. I will leave it on the short.
Okay.
Itabaki. Kwa hivyo this will be live on Monday.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Sawa man. It's a new month, people. We've made it.
Month, man.
We've made it to September. 1 month in. 5th episode, man.
We.
We've made it.
Yes.
Made it, Bana.
Yes.
Yo.
And because it's a new month.
Mhm.
And a sister loves a brother. And a sister has been thinking about a brother and all the struggles of not having a girlfriend.
There are some ladies who are cringing just watching you say that. Just saying that.
Let me tell
they're
you,
cringing.
as far as I am concerned,
This
man is single. If he has been feeding you some things, it is
But
a lie.
here's the thing, though.
Yeah,
Relax, before even I take your gift. Does being single equal dry spell?
You cannot be dating somebody and really be on dry spell, can you? In this era.
No, and that's no. You don't answer my question. Does being single
I don't
equal
answer questions.
dry spell?
No. Okay.
Keep your Vaseline. I just answered your question.
Shika.
Wachana na mimi. First of all, I use a remis. That's disrespectful. Second,
Cool.
it is half.
Thank you.
Yes, hata session moja itosha. But I'm kidding. Anyway, people, welcome to Truth Cafe Podcast, episode 5, people. I am Tito Karis.
And I am Wambui.
Super excited to getting into a new month with you guys being part of this amazing family of ours. We appreciate the feedback. We appreciate the love. What's wrong with you today, Wambui?
Kula njugu ongeza nguvu.
What is wrong with you?
No.
Today, something is up with you.
It's Friday, man. It's Friday.
But
it's
this
a
one,
new month.
you know this one comes on Monday.
You come late.
That's every dreams lady. Coming late.
You really come late.
You don't like anyone coming early, do you?
I will leave that room for,
At the end of the day, your ladies like men who come late, so I'm one of them.
Okay, cool.
Enough of us.
Tuanze, man.
Tuanze, sindio?
Hey.
Sawa. So it's a new month. Super excited once again. It has been an amazing journey of 1 month, 4 episodes out with the bonus. We are loving the feedback.
Yes.
We are loving the conversations
We
guys
love you, man.
are being part of, which is
From
absolutely
the
amazing.
deepest part of our hearts, man. We are so grateful. The 4 episodes have just been successful.
Exactly.
And
Successful to put out there, not successful behind the scenes.
we should get somebody to follow us with a camera when we are setting up.
So
I have a boomerang of Karis with his legs wide apart.
So what we need to have,
trying to frame me.
You know, the people who confuse this for vlog and this is the podcast.
No, this is not
so
a vlog.
now we need to have a vlog for Truth Cafe Podcast. You get what I mean? So the vlog should be for the behind the scenes of Truth Cafe Podcast. So tell us, would you want to see us? We not without the makeup, kabla hajachora eyebrows.
Oh, nini.
Yeah,
Nakuja hapa nikika mwanaume.
Yes. But anyway, amazing stuff. So apparently September is usually take a man out on a date. Fungua hiyo kitu napigia tu kelele. Hapo ni once and for all na wacha ku.
Zitamwagika. Okay.
September apparently is take a man out on a date. So offers ikuje tuanzie hapo.
Okay.
I don't remember the last time nilipelekwa date mimi.
Walai.
I don't remember the last time nilipelekwa date na girl dem.
Karis tulikuwa na wewe tu chafua saini nikipeleka date.
That's not date. Tulikuwa tunataka kukula. No, it is not. Yani
you are a grateful little bitch. What else do you want?
This is not how I'm planning to start my September. Like I promised myself to be more calm.
I really don't understand. Like
no, but here's the thing, ladies. These are some of the dates in the calendar y'all pretend to be deaf about. So tafadhali, this
First
September, shut up. Okay. This September, make sure you take a man out on a date. Even if it's me. Some of you who watch this know me. Na bado mtawatch hii part, mskip mfike huko mwisho, mwasimu sikuongelelea hii bit. I see you. Kazi yenyu wengine kucomment through hapo na emojis. Niletee offer za kwenda date. I am waiting for you.
Ladies, do you remember sometimes last month when there was some date of sijui posting your girlfriends and something? And I think this was a man. He went out and Googled if there's something like Girlfriend's Day. And then he posted up something at ati girlfriends is supposed to be girlfriends taking their girlfriends out and not their boyfriends taking girlfriends out.
So what are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say vile mlitugeuzia hiyo siku na vile some of us tulikuwa tunangoja postiwa by the way na tukupostiwa hivyo tu ndivyo tutawageuzia September mzima. Nakwambia mtakaa njaa in all angles.
By the way, so take a man out on a date. Oh, I just remembered something. Insomnia is real. You know, I suffer from insomnia a lot.
Rich people problems.
No, Zambo is
sorry.
a shida. Zambo ni shida.
Hey.
Madhena zinanieka hapa awake in the
Up
middle of
all
the night.
night.
I'm scratching my head, my balls, thinking all about my problems. You know, times you scratch your head, unachoka, unaingiza mkono.
Two heads ni kwenda sana.
You know, just to confirm, at least you're holding on to something that you have close to you. No, but yeah, so thank God for YouTube and social media, man. So yesterday I was on YouTube watching some comedy clips, and there's a guy called Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz is the co-host to Brilliant Idiots by Charlamagne the God.
Yes.
He's an amazing comedian.
Really?
Yes, very
I
funny.
like their podcast.
No, hey,
really...
watch his stand-up.
Very,
very funny. So there was this bit he was talking about the truth about period sex. We're gonna get that in a bit, but he brought up a very important aspect of advertising about your period as a lady. Come to think of it, to every what I've seen being advertised about periods is not the truth on the ground. In this sense, like this advert for Always. You see, I see ladies working up. You know, they're gloomy, small. Akshava Always. Sunshine
all over.
I have a sister. I have been with women in my life.
Kazi yao ni kuroll chini wakiuma.
Sijawahi ona nikiletea mtu Always anaanza kuruka kwa nyumba. First of all, marketing is a lie. That is a lie. Like, imagine they can do better branding for you guys.
Okay.
Because
your point exactly.
Always this the way with the pain. I remember the first time my sis had her periods. I'm telling you, like she was dying. Of course, she was dramatic. And I remember that day, it was so confusing for us because my mom was not at home. So it was just me and my dad.
You're like, oh shit.
Me, my dad, and I think...
What are these?
Amelala chini, ameamka, amelia, macho imet...
Well,
like, what is this happening to her? And I'm there like, unalia nini?
I don't want to sound insensitive or arrogant, but I also don't understand that pain.
Yeah. But anyway, I've enough of Always and advertising them. But the question is, so I think I've
tag, not put endorsement.
Na pesa labda. But I think I've seen this a couple of times online. Apparently, women claim to be horny during their periods. First of all, let me pose that to you as a lady. Is it true?
Yes, it is. Come on.
So you all get horny when you're on your periods?
Yes, at least I do.
Do you have sex when you're on your period?
No, of course not.
Why not? Because if God had intended for you not to.
Fuck you bringing God in this.
No, but I'm just saying. That just reminded me of something. I saw something on Twitter. Women love sex more than men. That's why God gave them periods to put them on a break.
Shady. That's a dry ass joke. No, and we're not going to laugh at it.
Mnapenda mdinyo sana nini?
Tukapo period.
Mpumzike. No, but why? Why don't you have sex in your periods?
I don't know. Cause I don't know.
I don't know? I don't know.
Cause you know.
Society?
No, of course not. But when you're on your periods, you're vulnerable.
In what sense?
In this sense, you know, umetulia tu.
No, but you're horny.
No, okay, you're not horny as such. Like you're horny after your period has ended.
I have heard that.
I'm
but
sure.
I know. I've heard of ladies who become horny after period. But I'm saying during you're bleeding, but you need dick. That, like.
I mean, people have changed.
So the people who are having sex during period.
Yeah, people have changed. Narratives have been changed.
Would you have sex on a period?
No, I don't think so.
That's the thing I want to get out of you. Why?
Why? Because I don't think I can ever be as hungry like that, as horny like that.
It doesn't matter. I just want you to tell me why.
Si lazima ati ukitaka kitu unapewa at that point.
You're not answering my question still. Why can't you have sex on your periods? Because blood is coming out of you.
Because I can't.
Because blood is
gross. I think it's gross.
Because of blood.
Yeah.
When you lose your virginity, is there blood or not?
Sometimes I forget there's a camera here.
When you lose your virginity, is there blood or not?
There is blood. But
Does that stop you from losing your virginity?
let me speak for myself. I saw the blood after we've had sex. So
the same way. So during your period, assume hakuna damu. See the blood afterwards.
You've probably even changed that pad 3 times because you're overflowing, and then you want to act like there's no blood there. You can't.
See, if he puts it there in a block damu for that period, shida ni akitoa.
I'm out of here, man. No way. We're not talking about periods anymore.
Okay, let's leave it at that. I think it is safe to leave it at that. Do you know, my mom wants to talk to you. My mom.
Why?
About the podcast or something.
Oh, shit.
She has some comments for you.
No.
But that's besides the point.
Mm-hmm.
So my mom told me she watched the podcast. Unajua ni kushtuka nilishtuka. You know the first question was what? Which episode did you watch, woman? Which episode? But after I clearly that was not the case. Because at least she didn't bring it up. So I knew akuona. So na kale because niko sure. The first thing she isn't you naongelea wewe.
So during this weekend,
what are those?
I showed my parents what I've been shooting. But nilionyesha ile part ya radio peke yake. Ile part serious kabisa ya radio. And they're like, no, I also think radio is dying. I'm like, yeah, it might die. So.
Now before that, go tunaongelea nini?
Ngori.
Wap trick. But anyway, let's leave it at that. So that if you want to show your mom something nice, this is the point moving forward. Huko nyuma usionyeshe madhe. So from this one moving forward,
hii part ndio itaikuwa kwa status hii.
Tutaonyesha wazazi. No, sisi mimi nitaweka ya huko nyuma. Nyinyi muwekea wazazi. Joy, I've always blocked my parents on WhatsApp and, hawako Instagram. So.
Come on, if you eat us, you eat us.
I didn't say I eat us. Why are you putting... Do you wanna... I did not say I eat us.
If you eat us, my friend. It doesn't really matter.
You do know we have things we want to talk about on this show, right?
Okay, cool. Let's go.
Can we go on with our planned itinerary?
Yeah.
So, anyway, the first... the thing we want to talk about today... Other than periods... other than periods, eating us... The thing we want to talk about. We want to talk about firstborn struggles. The struggles of a firstborn. I'm a firstborn. What born are you in your family? Lastborn?
Thirdborn.
No, that's lastborn, clearly.
No, thirdborn.
Kuna mwingine after wewe?
Yeah, I have a cat, I have a dog. Kuna kuku.
So you're a lastborn human being in your family.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but before I even talk about my experience, what can you say? You have a firstborn sister in your family.
Yeah.
What can you say about your sister and her being a firstborn?
Is this an interview?
Shut up. Just answer the question.
Okay. So, in what sense? Like her being responsible?
Yeah, like.
I think my sister has had a fair share of being the firstborn. You get me? Like. She had those times where she had to stand up for the rest of us. And, she had to take charge when the parents were not around. But, it was also a moment of learning for her. She made a lot of mistakes and, she's okay. But she was a good role model. Like,
okay, do you think her being a firstborn probably affected her or had a lot to do with how she turned out?
I think it did. I think it did. But sometimes back, my mom and I were talking, and out of the blues, alisema tu na sister wangu anaitwa na Shiko anakuanga she goes through a lot of things, but she doesn't talk about them.
Like she open our WhatsApp group because that is me.
She goes through a lot of things, but she might lose her job, and she'll come and tell you, I have lost my job, but don't worry.
That's just about it.
Don't worry, I'm okay.
And I think that's the thing about firstborn, because I am like that too, and I have a problem with my folks and even friends around me. I hardly get to because you see, as a firstborn, who are you going to talk to?
No, anyway. Nobody.
Because because you see what I say about firstborn. Firstborn tulikuanga kama triandera sisi. Like our parents had two choices: either get it right with us or get it wrong with us. That's why most like me,
damaged.
The things I think my mom and my dad used to beat me just to see at what point can this kid die. Like, okay, so we know this is the limit. Tukipitisha hapa tutaua huyu.
Have you ever passed out?
No, I was too strong, man.
I think one of us should have passed out.
No.
Just to see the reaction.
No, but
like wewe anakatu kupiga tu hata kama umepasa. I was like, "Umelala! Amuka!"
That's the worst thing you can ever do to your parent. Pretending acting dead. Unataka kukufa? Unataka
Nikuue.
Nitakuua sasa hivi. Anakukanyaga shingo utakufa cha ukweli. No, but yeah, but being a firstborn, like I'm a firstborn, and it is crazy. And you know the craziest bit is, one, you're a trial and error sort of thing, and you have to your parents have to get it right with you, whether it's academically. I'm telling you, I had the most pressure to perform academically. Like, hakukuwa na otherwise. Yeah, like for me, I didn't have a choice. I didn't have a choice but to get straight A's. Like, I did not. Like, nilikuwa na kanyagwa.
Karis ulipata straight A's.
No, like primary, secondary. No, secondary form 1, form 2, form 3, form 5 became rebellious.
I think you see story unaweza ongelelea hapa.
No, we will talk about that right about here. I have a very interesting high school past. No, but the point being, yeah, at times, and it makes me wonder, and I look at my siblings this day. You know, just because nakanga home na angalia to bro, we are 5 in our family. I'm a firstborn in a family of 5. And I look, me and my sister basically tumechana like 2 years or so. So the other ones, the small ones, are like the ones who are the third last. And I look at them at times how they behave at home. I look the things they do, and I have flashbacks. Flashback. Za karibu nikufe nikifanya hiyo kitu. The exact same thing. I almost died because of that. And now here I am, and I just look at my parents and I'm like, what changed? Why? Like, and to that point, I become the parent at the home.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, oh, so your mama yenyu hata wachapa nitawakanyaga mshangae. Because I'm like, that is how my mom taught me.
Yeah.
Like, you're not allowed. Ukishaoga. Kwanza nilikuwa napigwa vitu vya
kulala.
Na madha akishatandika vitambaa kwa kiti, akuone juu ya kiti. Akuone juu ati
Mimi nilikuwa mnatandua vitambaa ndo mkae.
Of course.
Alafu kiamka una make sure umetandika vile ulipata.
Tuseme tu umesahau umefika pale. Madha hata akwambii makosa yako. Hata karaoke. Ukiangalia nyuma, guy Jesus, unajua makosa yako ndio hiyo. Unarudi and do that. By tulikuwa tunatandika hadi meza. What is wrong with our Kikuyu?
Hata si tulikuwa tunatandika.
Meza, TV, radio.
Wow.
Crazy times.
Yeah.
But I think being a firstborn though has taught me a lot of things. Despite of all the challenges and all the...
What do we do though, Karis, to the firstborns who are damaged?
Nothing.
To kubali tu matokeo?
Yeah. No, it is for us as firstborn to admit we are damaged. Like to recognize what happened and not to blame our parents. Because most firstborns blame their parents. They're like, nyie mnipendi kama... You get, because it is easy to see that. Like, it's very easy. Like, I see my other siblings, the things they are given, the things they have, and if I compare to me, they're having so much fun.
Yeah.
Like our last one called Rebecca, the way at Zanga with my dad, I'm like,
do you know more?
The only time he will talk is lecturing you. The only time he will move ni anakuchapa. And I see our last born
amebebwa.
Wacha hata kubebwa, anapelekea my dad simu wajize video game. Na wanacheza. I'm just there sitting like, is this the same dad?
Who are you?
Exactly. And it is so easy to hate on them. You're like, why didn't you guys treat me the same way you're treating these
kids? Anyway, it's in life.
Anyway.
It's in life.
Yeah, in life. But though, on that note, how is your friendship with your siblings though? Because I think that's the most underrated thing. Because we grew up in families where people assume like, mmezaliwa pamoja lazima mko mabeshte. I know families where brothers don't talk to each other. They don't want to be seen together. Like, unanifuata unaenda wapi?
That's me.
Look, unasikia?
That's me.
You get?
Let me say something here.
But why
before
though?
Start shedding tears.
Hata Yesu alilia unatusumbua nini?
But I think when a change. When I was young, my sister is a bit older than we are. I think she's 30 and we're still young. Like ametuacha na kitu kama 10 years or 9 years, you know. You see, when I was young, I didn't understand the relationship that siblings have. Watoto wadogo na sister. Sister yangu alinipiga vile tu mama yangu alinipiga. Yeye alikuwa tu anatoa hasira vile wewe unatoa hasira kwa kina Beki.
Mole ni mwakanyaga siku hizi na kiko hao naitika. Chief Commander.
Yeah, sorry. But as you grow up, you get over the notion that they are your enemy, and you start loving them, and you start opening up, and you start talking to them.
Yeah.
You get me? So me and my sister were like this, but me and my brother, juu tumechana mwaka moja.
It's still a competition, so to speak.
Yeah. Like not really a competition, but kuna vitu tu hatuwezi fanya.
Yeah, I get that aspect, because I think that was me and my sister a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Because there's that aspect of I am older than my sister, but my sister thinks sisi ni rika moja. You get me?
Yeah.
Like I'm older than her, but for her she thinks tumetoshana. And of course me on the other side being the firstborn, I'm like, no, I am older than you, and you'll do whatever I say. And if you don't do, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna go down. Somebody's gonna cry.
Kuna mtu atapigwa, tutapigana.
Yeah, like, and but like for me now, we are past that stage in my sister. Like I think we talk, we are more close, and growing up, I've realized there's value to having friendship with your siblings.
Yeah. And
there's a lot of value.
Like it, it gets easier as you grow up.
Yes,
like it really does.
Yes.
I'm sure we don't have an audience who is underage, but
Yeah.
if we do, if you happen to stumble upon this video, just know that even if you're a kid, it gets easier.
It gets easier in time.
It gets friendly. As
Yeah,
you
and
grow
you
up.
will realize you need your siblings.
For real.
Because at the end of the day,
I call
Man.
my sister like almost every day.
exactly, out here it's a jungle, man.
Yeah.
And at times, like I remember there was recently I had a big fallout with my dad, and the only person who could talk to me was my
With your
sis.
sister.
That,
She's
you
the
see,
bridge, man.
Yes,
Yeah.
like she
was
came to
the
my
bridge.
place and was like, you know what, dad didn't know me what he said, blah blah blah. You get like my dad was using her to get to talk to me, but if that was a couple of years ago, that wouldn't have happened, because I was like, who are you talking to?
Who do you think you are?
You got what I mean? And that's why and if you're watching this or you're listening, if you're not good with your siblings, I think it is very important to patch up things with your siblings, because at the end of the day you realize, man, it's only blood got your back out here. The friends you have, they come and go. I used to be told this back in high school, back in primary. Do you know how many best friends I've had from
Like,
Kwamtoi?
yeah.
Like there were people I would die for them when I was a kid. Went to
Yeah.
primary the same, like hunge tutenganisha. I used to be nilikuwa na chapo ja kwenda kwa ubeshte yangu kwao, because that's how we are tied. But now nimaliza shule, I don't even know where they are. I don't even remember. But who am I left with?
Your
Family.
family. For real.
So at the end of the day, that's what we need to come to terms, and let's make things work with our siblings, because man, and at times when your siblings understand you more than your friends. Like if you talk, that is, because at times if you talk to your friends, best believe your friends will understand you more than your family. But if you talk to your siblings, like if I talk to my sister knows me and will understand because she knows my past. She was in my past, so it's easy for her to
It's easier for her
understand
to
what
relate, huh?
I'm going through. So
Okay.
I think
Yeah, talk to your siblings, create a rapport, a friendship with
Yeah.
your siblings. We also want to know if you guys have an understanding with your siblings.
yes.
Leave a comment down below.
Of
We
cour-
want to understand
Yes.
the relationship you have with your siblings.
And of course, firstborns too. Talk to us about your experiences on the comment. I know some of them are not the prettiest growing up,
Yeah.
but I know like I'm laughing about them. You too can be laughing about them, and of course,
And
we
we
need to
have
talk
to,
about
yeah,
it.
and yeah, of course, we have to talk about it, and we have to embrace it because it shaped us to what we are
Yeah,
now.
like
You know,
I don't think if
you're
I
a
wasn't
tough
first,
nut.
yeah, like I'm as responsible as I am because I'm a firstborn.
Yes.
Like you know, at times if I like the number of times I've been in a relationship, like I find myself taking up the responsibility role. I know we are dating, but there are things you do. I'm like, what are you doing?
What are those?
Because I'm like, I don't do that. Like that's not how I was raised. Do you know at times I hang out with guys probably who are not firstborn?
Do you do that with me?
Yes.
Do you look at this some things I do
Yes.
and you're like,
Yes. Kuchelewa. This motherfucker is always late for this shoot.
no,
Always fucking late.
no, you know the distance.
I don't care.
Alafu, I'm
Make
the
it
last
work.
born, so
what?
listen, I'm the third born, not the last born. I am the third born.
Third born of the human race. So you're a last born in the
I
human
am the
race.
third born. So you know, to let by the way nasema hivi ndo nionyeshe mama yangu hii video ndo acha kunitesa.
It doesn't matter, our
Some of
boy.
the things that I am doing at all, I have to make sure
It
everything is
doesn't
in order.
matter.
It does. Come
No.
on.
If you know you're going to be somewhere, plan
Wake up early.
early. Yes.
Wewe na Mungu mko tu hivi.
Exactly. Let me tell you.
Firstborn. This is
do
a
you-
firstborn speaking.
Do you know how many times I fought with my dad jo kuchelewa? So
Okay.
many times.
Okay, we'll do better.
It's not a matter of doing better. Just don't get late.
No, we'll do better.
You know,
Of course, it is gradual. Like I'll be.
you're
late
not
for-
even doing any better. Like every day you will late with an hour.
Karis, am I the reason why this shoot took this?
It
this
doesn't
long?
matter. Were you late or not? What was the call time today?
12,
Ulifika saa ngapi?
1.
Na utaona aibu ukisema man.
I mean, 1 na nilikupata tu ukizunguka.
It doesn't matter. Come at 12.
Nikuja hapa nifanye nibangaiza nikae kama mtu ana form.
Unaona this last born syndrome.
Ai.
But you see, like
No, let's get past that.
no, but you get my point.
Yeah.
You see, it can easily irritate me because I'm a firstborn.
Oh.
I know things
Guy, uko hapo unafungua roho
are supposed.
Hizi vitu really?
Yes.
It is that serious?
Don't be fucking late next time. I don't care what you're doing.
I don't
Be
know.
early here.
But I feel like this topic of discussion was just the best.
Come
Ngoto hapo
early.
unanifungulia roho.
Come
You know,
early.
Karis is one of those people who when you do something, he's not going to tell you.
Yes.
But he will remember it.
Yes.
And it will eat him up. I think it's like the firstborn syndrome.
Yeah.
But you need to do better
Because-
as well. You need to talk about,
No.
you need to address something.
Because you
so
know why?
I'm here late and you don't
No,
want to talk
because
about
you
it.
know why?
But you want to attack
But
me
because
with it.
I think I'm at a more emotional maturity than you are.
You
I
will
understand.
cry?
No, you will. Like I understand. Like even with my siblings, like my sis Shiro. Like if you bring up a particular issue when it just happened and you talk about it, you will fight about it.
No.
Like
I will
in
not.
this sense, let me give an example. Let's say you're late, right?
Let's say.
You're okay. You are late, right? And clearly I'm worked up about it. Do you think I'm going to tell you in a nice way?
No,
Probably not, right? And if I don't tell you in a nice way, how will you react? Probably not in a nice way.
No, of course not. I'm in the wrong, so why would I even try and fight?
There is that aspect, but you'll be like, I know I'm late, lakini mbona uniongelesha hivyo? You get that aspect, like it
Okay,
happens.
niambia.
It
Hata
happens.
tukujange tu hapa kwa kamera unasema
No,
hapa,
like
tunapigana kidogo
leave
and
alone
we
the
move
camera
on.
bit. Like for me, I've learned, like especially if I know something is agitated, I don't address at that particular moment because I know as much as my intention is right, the way I'll say it probably will
Will
just
hurt
cause
me,
more
eh?
problem.
I
Yes,
know.
I'm like, yeah, I know you're late, but the way I'll say it to you, like, why are you talking to like that? Like,
Karis, are we talking about me?
yes, I'm telling you.
You can't be talking about me
But
being late.
people who
Let's
know
move
me
on.
know understand me way better. But anyway, yeah, man. But
Sini life.
it's in life.
No, I'll do better, Karis.
It's not a
I
matter
promise.
of doing better. Just don't
No,
be
I-
late.
See, that's doing better, kwani?
No, just say I will not be late again. You're not doing
No,
better.
I
It's
will
like
do
you're,
better,
you're just
come on.
putting a room for error. Ndio ukichelewa
Yeah.
utasema, oh, see, I said I'll do better. So
At
I'm
least
30 minutes earlier.
Yes.
Nonsense.
That's
Come early.
That's exactly it.
Wow. Let's move on from this topic. Kuna mtu
Okay.
atalia hapa.
Wow.
It has been a sad week for Africa. It has been a sad week for Africa, man.
This is the video we're showing our parents.
Can we get serious for a
Oh, we
moment?
want us to. The mood should be somber.
Yes.
Okay.
We're trying to get into a serious mood.
Cool.
So it has been a sad week for Africa. South Africa, to be precise, there have been xenophobic. Let me talk about why.
Cause,
You see, this is.
to be very honest, I don't feel like that should be something we need to address.
Why? Why not?
Because these people are just petty and they're arrogant, and I don't think I need to give them any airtime.
No,
That's just it.
but I get that. But again, I think there's always this one quote I always forget about Malcolm X. He says, an injustice to one is an injustice to all. Like, yes, it is happening to them.
But it might also happen to us.
Yes. Like, it's,
But I'm in Kenya.
it doesn't matter. It's just the same way. You see how, like, let's use an example in the States, USA. There's
Let's
always,
do this, Carissa.
No,
Give people a backstory.
I will get to that. Let me use my example real quick. Like in the States where blacks are always oppressed by the white cops and whatnot.
Yes.
So we have seen innocent black kids getting shot by cops, right? Which is bad. So if you see a white kid being shot by a cop, some blacks will celebrate because they'll be like, you know what?
Yeah.
But you
They deserve it.
Yes, but you forget that injustice
It might
is just,
happen to you
yes,
as well. Okay, cool.
injustice is injustice. So whatever is happening in South Africa, yes, we probably don't care really. But anyway, backstory. Apparently, it started off with a rape case. There was a lady who was raped and killed by a Nigerian guy. That's the story I know of. Was killed by a Nigerian guy. So because of that, South Africans started to, apparently they were outrageous about the whole issues. And they were like, you know what? These foreigners are the one who are causing us troubles in South Africa. Let us kick them out of South Africa.
Forcefully kick them out.
Forcefully. And that's how they started. And that's how the xenophobic attacks started chasing any foreigners. They started attacking the shops, attacking the whatnot. And then after that, there was a retaliation in Nigeria. And Nigerians were like, you know what? Any South African camp in
Fakara here,
Nigeria,
man.
we are giving you
The
24
embassy
hours.
was shut down.
Yes, we are giving you 24 hours to
To have
leave.
vacated.
So,
My
and
neighbor.
apparently in Zambia too, it had caught on in Zambia. Like, it is just crazy when you look at all these happening.
It's a cycle, man.
It's a cycle, the xenophobic attack. So I don't
Yeah.
get it. I don't understand why we are fighting amongst each other. And Trevor Noah said something interesting on his post. As Africans, as black people, we just have our energy misplaced and our anger misplaced.
For real. One, I don't want to point fingers and say that these ones were wrong and these ones were wrong.
Yeah.
Clearly, all of them are just wrong.
Yeah.
You get me? Yeah. Hakuna mwenye alikuwa correct. But I feel like it is important for foreigners to respect the people of the land. If you are a Nigerian and you're living in South Africa, please respect the laws of South Africa and live like them. When you go to Rome, just do what the Romans do. Kama imekushinda, kaa na mama yako. Rudi
But
kwenu.
on that note too, because one would say that can be used as an excuse for people to take law in their own hands.
Yeah.
Just because if I break the law, you wanna do this to me.
Yes,
It doesn't happen. Because let's face it, you want to tell me South African men are not rapists?
of course they are.
Do they get chased of South Africa? Exactly not. So that's just the same case. Like, I think we need to be more tolerant towards each other. And there's somebody who said, who's a South African for that note, said South Africans have a tendency of being intolerant towards other people. Which is quite, because it's not the first time the xenophobic attacks are happening. There was a time they were chasing the white people from South Africa. And it was bad. Like, why does it have to keep happening in South Africa? And what is the government doing about it? Probably nothing. They're just saying keep us in
Yeah,
prayers.
because it's not the first time it's happening in
Yes.
South Africa. Yeah, let's just be human.
Let's love, leave alone tribe or country. For you to go kill someone else, you're a murderer. It doesn't matter whether
They're
South
murder-
Africa,
yeah.
Kenyan, you're just a murderer.
Yeah.
What happened to humanity? We need to tap into our humanity, into our conscience, and let's love one another. We see what that did to us in Kenya, man. In 2007 post-election violence. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So we need to be preaching love more often. Regardless, we can never be the same. And you have to agree. You will not always like anyone, but you need to be tolerant towards them. That's just the bottom line about it.
Okay.
And that brought about to the issue we're talking about,
Let me
women
just
being
say
in
this
danger.
real quick before you sum it up.
Yeah.
You see how in the States Africans are just in a group. Like, we don't care what state you come from. We really don't care.
Yeah.
Because there are states who have distinct blacks. You get me? Like, we don't really care where you come from. It should be the same with us Africans. Like, if we are fighting for something or we're fighting against something, let us just come together and make sure it is a common goal. Yeah.
All right. And we were not going to repeat what we talked about in our previous episode because there have been cases of, because the xenophobic attacks have begun from rape case and death. And of course, women have been coming out, shaming their abusers because women are being abused out here. And we talked about it in our episode, one of the episodes here. And we said we have to address this from the root cause. What
Yes.
episode was that? Episode 2?
Episode 2.
It has to be episode 2. Men are
Episode
dogs.
2,
Yeah,
yes.
it was Men are dogs episode 2, where we talked about consent. And we were talking about the solution. We have to start from the root cause.
Is it episode 2 or 3?
No, 2. I can bet.
Okay.
3 was post-nut clarity. 2, episode 2, Men are dogs. But either way, just
It's okay. One
go
of the
watch.
episode.
One of the episodes. So we just don't want to
Vile
repeat
tumesha kwa
ourselves.
masuperstar. Hata
Yeah.
tukumbuki ni episode
Yeah.
gani.
Who is counting?
Touche.
Who is counting?
Who's
No.
counting?
But yeah, I think we're gonna just leave it at that. It's a new month. Spread love, share love, and
Be
be
a good
love.
human, man.
Yeah, and be love
Be
yourself
love.
too. Yeah, be love.
And love yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway, guys, can you tell them the usual stuff?
Yeah, this cliche line everybody likes to say. We're just gonna say it so that you remember. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Please share because of the ripple effect that we were talking about. okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Share,
Please
share.
Your friend will share, and then your other friend will share, and we'll have increased as a family. Sawa. We are growing organically. Okay.
All right, man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. Peace and love. We're out. Karibu umeze ulimi.
Wow.